Markquese Bell and Daron Bland are locks. They're locks. Write 'em in stone. They're Dallas Cowboys. So, I'm glad preseason is over, but as much as we like to complain as fans, we got to remember it's necessary for guys on the back half of the roster to get film out there on themselves, to fight for a job, to fight for their families. Without preseason, a guy like Markquese Bell or Daron Bland, back half of the draft guys, undrafted guys, HBCU guys, small school guys, they wouldn't be able to have this story that they have. And so that's special. So we got to remember that part of it. And, just starting with those two, and I'll get to some more positives. I think that both players are locked. Daron Bland gets beat yesterday. What does he do? Comes back, doesn't give up a catch. Now, we got to remember, Drew Lock is fighting for a job. I think Geno Smith beat him out, which kind of says more about Drew Lock, that you can't beat out Geno Smith. That's an issue, but that's Seattle issues. But Drew Lock isn't a bad quarterback. And so he gets beat, and he fights back, and he doesn't get beat again. And I tweeted this. I said, one of the things that I love about Daron Bland is that he has a short memory and he self-corrects. He's a rookie. If he gets thrown in there live fire in game, I think that he'll do the same thing. And again, he's physical. He likes to tackle. He likes to mix it up. Give me those guys on my football team. The rest I can coach up. Markquese Bell, former 5-star, is showing, man. He just has a knack for the football. He has a knack for the game. He has a knack for being around the football. And it's going to be hard to keep him off the field, guys. It is. I mean, and I haven't even got to Izzy in the preseason, in the camp, and the growth that Izzy has shown. I can't remember a time that we've been this deep at safety. From, you may want to use one of these. I mean, Malik Hooker, you may want to use one of these guys as trade baits. I know that everybody talks about our defensive linemen, but Malik Hooker, Izzy, Bell, Donovan Wilson, Curse. Dallas they're not gonna give Curse a long-term deal, long-term deal. It wouldn't make sense when you got guys on the back end of the roster that are playing like this. I mean, Markquese Bell, before it's all said and done, Markquese Bell is going to have a big impact in his career on the Dallas Cowboys. You could just see that type of grit with the way he plays the game. Obviously, this preseason gave us guys like Turpin. But then, even in this last game, I see guys like Jalen Tolbert flying open. And Will Greer just can't make the NFL throws consistently. And that's why he's a backup. Now, he got it together in the second half. But in that first half, you can't tell me that Jalen Tolbert isn't beating coverage. You can't tell me that he isn't running crisp routes. And Will Greer just throwing ducks. Just throwing gutter balls. And I had hope for Will Greer. He had every opportunity to beat out Cooper Rush, and he couldn't. And I don't know if that's good or bad because Cooper Rush hasn't looked great. So that's the part that is like, okay, to be objective, I don't know. Okay. Semi caught the touchdown, cool. I think that Hendershot played great. I think that Malik Davis has a lot of juice. But I wanted to wake up this morning, and it's a great morning. I wanted to say Josh Ball is not, he ain't it. Okay? Ball is not it. But I'm also not going to freak out about the tackle position. I think that, moving some things around, moving Forniak around, maybe, possibly, playing some roulette on, it's real roulette because if it doesn't work, you end up, Russian roulette with the bullet and all that. But the point is, I just got a weird feeling that when you even heard Dak say it, man. Tony went down. I had to be ready to go. I just got a weird feeling that Tyler Smith is gonna surprise us. It always works like that, guys. When we freak out, we go crazy. I just have a weird feeling that Tyler Smith is going to surprise us because I think that he is going to be your left tackle. And I don't think that you could just make some last pitch to Andrew Whitworth. I think he's retired, and I don't think that Andrew Whitworth wants to come out of retirement. I think he's going to be your left tackle. Josh Ball, not it. Waletzko played decently. I like what I saw from Waletzko, but he hasn't had game reps. They held Tyler Smith out for a reason. I think he'll be ready to go by week 1. A little ankle soreness he got rolled up on, but I think the strength is real. Obviously, he'll have to work his way through it, but that's the NFL. You're a first-round pick. be ready to go. I thought Smith played well, receiver Smith. I thought that Houston played well. And Dallas got the win. But now preseason is over. Cuts are coming. Who do you guys think is gonna make it? Who's not? Who are your guys' surprise cuts? You guys let me know. Jump in the comments. I'll talk back and forth with you guys. But I just can't say enough about Daron Bland and Markquese Bell. I think they made the team. I think that Jalen Tolbert has done enough to show that he deserves to be on the field come week 1 against the Bucs, and I think that he will. You hear CeeDee Lamb talk yesterday. I think CeeDee is focused. He knows what time it is. CeeDee's focused. You could tell he wants to shut a lot of people up, and I think that he believes that he can. It's going to be an interesting but fun year. You go as 4 goes. You go as 11 goes. So as much as we love Tyron, and we need Tyron, remember this. You go as 4 goes. You go as 11 goes. When you see Sam Williams doing some of the things that he did, that's going to help 11. You know, I kind of left Sam out, but hey, Sam Williams, he's going to play reps. And this is what I was talking about when you look at the D-line as a whole. I just don't see how Tristan Hill plays when you have a Sam Williams who can also kick inside. You have, Micah Parsons is going to rush from inside as well. He's going to do those A-gap stunts. I just don't know when you have Osa and Neville who've played well. And, oh, by the way, Ridgeway played well yesterday too. Like, our defense is going to be a problem. You got a guy like Sam Williams who all preseason he had the big sack on Geno Smith. It's going to be fun. Defensively, it's going to be fun. You go as 11 goes. You go as 4 goes, guys. Don't freak out too much. It's football. And the biggest thing is this. The Cowboys have to coach. They have to develop. Like, you drafted a guy. He's not going to be ready-made. Coach him up. Coach him up. Fans, let's build Tyler Smith up. Let's rock with him. I don't know. Just me. I feel good this morning. That's why I wanted to wait to do my video last night. You know, sometimes you can rush your thoughts out. I wanted to wait to do this video. What do you guys think? Who's in? Who's out? Give me your game notes. I'm going to rewatch it again. It's your boy Foots. Peace.